Hey guys, welcome back to Real Housewives Recaps. I am so glad you're here. You guys, we did a live chat this past weekend and had one of the best ones ever. Truly, thank you to everybody who came out and chatted. If you missed it, don't worry, we'll do another one soon. But we got into a really interesting discussion on that weirdness that she pulled, I don't know, over the weekend about the double paparazzi walk or whatever was happening there. So I want you to be able to hear it. I bumped it for, I don't know, a couple of days because I worked on that documentary. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I still want you to be able to hear it. Take a listen. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for being here as always. Notice the brown and beige in the background as we watch this. Here we go. So let's take a look at some of these pictures, shall we? We got so much to talk about. All right, let's start with this one. Here, oh, nope, I went straight into the pants. All right, here's the pants. Can we just talk about these pants? Why, oh, why? Why with the pants all the time? And my first thought is, oh, I'm trying to think of how I can say this politely. Is it so we'll talk about how much weight she's lost? The obvious shift in body type, what's going on? I mean, but then you look back at her old pants and none of them have ever fit. So I don't understand what is going on with the pants. To noodle or not to noodle says, is she trying to do the 80s, 90s style like Diana? Now that is an interesting point. Maybe so. That what's that 80s movie Working Girl, and which is kind of a funny title thinking about the accusations of her history, right? But I know what you're saying, like big shoulder pads, big pants. Yeah, maybe so. So same day, different thing. So yesterday at lunch was Cipriani. Yesterday at dinner was this. Now I had called yesterday at Cipriani. I thought, oh, I wonder if she did this a different day. I wonder if she's just releasing it yesterday. No. More has come out that we'll get to, and I'll show you evidence that these were the same day. But here she is allegedly with an Oprah executive. Don't even get me started. Ever since that interview with Oprah, I say no thank you to all that. So, of course, she's meeting with an Oprah executive, right? See how they can bilk each other for money and ignore what's going on in schools and parks, maybe? Something like that. I don't know. But yeah, here she is, same day. This was dinner. So sweater, wool coat, black jeans, and somebody here in the or somebody had told me that, again, living in the area, they thought it was like 70 degrees yesterday. So the outfit, once again, does not match the weather or make any sense at all. I do have a theory on that. People keep talking about that. I have a theory on that. I have two theories. One, I think it's for the attention because everything is. And two, I really think it has to do, just like the ill fit of the clothes, I think she likes to do that. So that way people talk about, wow, she's clearly, I'm trying to dance around this because I don't want to like upset anybody, but you know what I mean? Like she's clearly trying to show off some sort of eating situation a la Diana or weight loss situation, something like that. So by wearing baggy clothes or by wearing weather inappropriate clothes, it makes you feel like it's something to show almost like a frailness. That's just a hunch I have. I think it's all a part of look at me, but also feel sorry for me. Look what I'm dealing with kind of thing. Take a look at this. The one on the left is lunch. The one on the right is dinner. What do you notice? So explain it back to me. Like, Jay, what do you think's going on? It's the same. I mean, clearly the same photographer. Do you think she's mad that he's so noticeable in the same shirt because she wanted to use these on different days? What's going on here?
That was an idea I had. Yes. I mean, he's very prominent and very prominent and very easy to see what he's wearing. I mean, yeah, and she did change clothes. I don't know why there was an outfit change, but maybe they planned on spreading these out, but now they can't because of Beetlejuice. I'm just saying that because of the stripes. But I mean, clearly there are people that are part of some paparazzi group. It's probably yeah, Batgrid. It's probably the people she hired, and they've followed her around all day or met her up wherever.
But Jay, you when I was putting together yesterday's video, Jay pulled up the actual video from Cipriani. Now, was this the guy that said, I'm gonna let you tell it because it's really funny.
Yeah, so I was trying to help Jen find anything about what was going on at the time, and somebody had a video. I guess it was probably the other photographer. I don't know. Somebody was filming it from some angle, and the guy in the blue striped shirt, he was taking the pictures, and then finished, and he came walking by, and I heard somebody say Meghan Markle, and I was like, why'd they say her name? And then when I replayed it and turned the volume up, I'm pretty sure it was that guy. He said, who was that? So he was taking photos and didn't even know who it was.
Yeah, and in my video today, I referenced that. I think it was this guy, but that doesn't really make sense either because he knew where she was that night. I mean, all I can figure is he wasn't sure who, making sure he's taking a picture of the right person. Regardless, I think that's really funny if he was asking who is that. And Brittany over at Royal News Network tweeted this out. And it says, this is 100% a setup paparazzi shoot and perhaps another indication she spends a lot of time outside of the home. Imagine a 4-hour round trip for lunch. It's ridiculous. So I believe Brittany posted this before we even knew about the nighttime photo shoot. But I don't know if and I'm legitimately asking, I don't know if, sorry, let me try to get legitimately asking. I don't know if she's being like, exaggerating 4 hours, or was it legitimately 4 hours round trip? Meaning, with traffic, 2 hours there, 2 hours back. That is just so crazy. And then finding out that she did the dinner paparazzi shoot on top of it makes it even weirder. And then I want to share this. Sorry, I just have so much. I'm bursting at the seams I want to talk about. Look at this. This was shared from one of my faves, according to Taz. And I wanted to talk about this. It says, this is too funny. Hours apart, one lunch, one dinner, 35-minute drive between restaurants, and an outfit change. Yet, same photographer. He's not exactly hard to spot in that shirt. Did she give him a lift in her car? That's exactly what I asked Jay. Did she let him ride with her? Probably not, because she wouldn't dare ride with the peasants, right? She couldn't give the poor guy a chance to change. I was thinking the same thing. Did he, what's going on with all this? I find that so odd. To me, it's so interesting because she's always thirsty. I even said again, today's video, I said, throw some water on her. She is thirsty, but this is thirsty even for her. This is thirsty behavior. There's a lot going on with this. So weird. Yeah, I'm just so glad, and that's why I wanted to jump on and talk about all this with you, because I feel like we're being hit over the head all of a sudden with how busy and important she is. And the other thing, I have to mention this. I try to make a point to say it every video. I don't always remember, so forgive me, but know that it's so important to me, this African Parks thing, and they're still not speaking up about it. Still. Instead, it's more important to her that she does these idiotic photo shoots and these stunts over and over, showing us how truly pathetic they both are. And yet again, while claiming to be feminist and all the things, and the people that actually need help, that they were in a position to help, they continue to stay silent on. I mean, I put, I know Oprah and the school thing, I put her right along with them with all that. I just think it's awful. Awful situation. Yeah. And then, general statement. I don't like talking about the kids. It's just not it's not my thing. But I do talk about their idiot parents. And I will talk about their idiot parents to say, do they just spend no time together? Does anybody else find this truly, I don't know how to say it, batshit crazy? How is there not a single picture of any of them, especially with the way they love to take pictures, just at a park or getting ice cream or not posed, what? There's just no candids. You just don't have any sweet photos that you would, that sometimes you see of celebrities. With actual celebrities, sometimes you'll see them, I don't know, running errands or walking out of a grocery store, and you see them holding a kid or holding hands with a kid, and they blur out the kid's face. I respect that. I think the kids don't ask for this kind of crap, so they should have privacy. But it's just so weird to me that there's never any candid photos. Even when put on the spot and asked about the kids, they give these very bizarre answers. Like when she said something like, "Oh, the kids, they're little because they're young." What? what kind of answer is that? And then Harry in this Canada interview said, "Oh yeah, my kids, they have great sense of humor." What? That's just I said at the time, that's something you say about somebody you're not really interested in, or you maybe go on one date and it's just okay, but you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings. You're like, listen, you got a good sense of humor. It doesn't really mean anything. Like, I don't know. I just can't imagine somebody saying, hey, tell me about your Gosling. And I'm like, no, she's got a really good sense of humor.